Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Sarah Ariana, and in this video, we're talking about dynamic shifts in the 3D to 5D. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's dive right on in. Dynamic shifts in the 3D to 5D. What does that look like? We are currently experiencing very intense energy and a great divide on planet Earth. And this divide is the third dimension, the fourth and fifth dimension. And as a light worker community, we are experiencing a range of energy. We are witnessing, observing the 3D realm. And the divine light collective, all that is, source energy is communicating that as the light worker community, when we are our authentic, divine, beautiful selves, and we flow into this every single day with integrity, with truth, with divine love, with divine light. We are who we are meant to be. This is when the new earth flows into place. These timelines flow into place. So right now, yes, we are witnessing intense times on the 3D realm. We're witnessing wars, the collapse of the old. And it can feel like, how is this going to get any better? How do we see these energies that are not of divine love and divine light moving forward? When the veil is over so much of this planet. And the message again comes through very clear and strong and lovingly that we will continue to work on oneself every day with being our authentic selves, being who we are meant to be. And that is with joy, with love, with light, and with acceptance. Being our unique selves. And for some souls, you may be thinking, what does that even look like? How am I my divine self or my authentic self when I don't feel supported, when I haven't connected to my soul tribe yet? When all this chaos is going in 3D and it's just a struggle to be here. I'm an empath and I can feel everything. This is when you take a step back and you take care of you. And this can be asking a neighbor, asking a friend, I need some help. And if you have children, please look after the kids today for an hour while you sleep. Or this can be, you may be calling a friend and saying, you know what, I really need to go out in nature and I need some friend support. Think about what you're needing in this moment if you're in a state of overwhelm and it's too much to bear. And then when you take the time for you on whatever that looks like, this is the reset. And then you can flow into, once again, being your authentic self. And if you don't know what that looks like, that is you flowing into your life with curiosity, with what lights you up. That's you finding that out. And that's either taking courses, drawing on your own, singing on your own, walking in nature. What lights your heart up? And that is the direction forward. And to go into this with childlike wonder, with happiness, with excitement. And as we flow into this, we also will have experiences in the 5D and beyond. An example of this is recently we had to say goodbye to our sweet, wonderful cat. And our kitty cat was unlike any other pet we ever had. She was my protector. And she traveled with me in the astral. And when I used to see clients, she would come in client sessions. And I remember there was a time when I was seeing a client that was in Wisconsin in the United States, and this client said, "Oh my goodness, there is a cat here." And she described my cat perfectly. And, my kitty cat was sleeping upstairs, but energetically, she traveled to the space of my client. And she is and is incredibly wonderful and magical. And what occurred is in this 5D reality now is that I noticed when saying goodbye to her, and yes, it was painful, and yes, it hurt. It felt like at times my heart was breaking into a million pieces. However, the beautiful, magical part is that she communicated with me that she can no longer be in this sick body, and she's going to shift and transform, and she's going to protect on the other side. And with this communication, it brought in acceptance. And again, the knowing that when our loved ones do cross over, pet or human, that it is a doorway. And when we truly experience this, for we've heard this, we understand this on some level. However, when you experience it in this energy that we're in now, there is an acceptance and a knowing and a calm that flows in instead of the deep grief that we may have experienced when in the 3D. And as we have these experiences of saying goodbye to our loved ones, and we flow into the fifth dimension, this is also paving the way for humanity and for others to know that it is a doorway, that energy never dies. And this is what the divine, all that is, source energy is communicating now, is that when we are our divine selves, when we are authentic, when we are unique, and we are completely ourselves with nothing holding us back any longer, the energy flows in for the new earth to arrive with its many timelines. And it can be a challenge, especially if you have a family or a partner, or you continue to have friends and are not fully awakened yet. However, it is the process of letting go of all outcomes, letting go of control, and really stepping into I surrender, I trust, I allow. And as we flow into this and you set these intentions, daily intentions, you will notice that the magic occurs very quickly. The synchronicities flow, and it is that simple. It is that simple. And your manifestation is through the roof. And so when we are looking at the 3D world right now, it is in chaos. It is a great divide that is occurring within the world. However, you will see over and over again humanity rise in love, in light, in unity. This is coming forth. We may not see it on the world stage as of yet. However, this is in the ethers now, and we'll begin to see this more and more, especially in 2025. Humanity rising and saying no more to this great divide. This brings in hope. This brings in light. And this brings in the new earth arrival. And as we go through being in the fifth dimension, and you may dip into the third or the fourth, There's no attachment to anything. However, in the fifth dimension, you may notice that time can be a challenge, and that memories or recalling names may also be a challenge as well. For we are in the now moment, and you may not recall even a few days ago, or even know what's going on a few days ahead. For the energy in the fifth dimension is in the present moment. And again, it is being very kind with oneself, loving oneself, and knowing when you need to take a step back for you and when you need to also place your boundaries in. And this can be communicating to your family or friends, I'm needing some time right now. I'm going through an integration. I'm going through a process. And this is being our authentic selves, speaking up for what we need and using our voice, really tapping in, knowing within this intense time on earth what you are needing. And this will get easier and easier as you learn to say no to things and really respect and honor where you are at energetically. You are hyper aware of your thoughts. You are hyper aware of the words that you speak. For you are leveling up. We are leveling up as a light worker community. And as these shifts occur within the third dimension, we observe and we continue to be our authentic selves. This is so, so important. So for additional support, on July the 21st is the live Zoom full moon quantum transmission. And this is coded for the light workers and the light warriors, specifically on the full moon for the potency of the energy on that day to let go of what no longer serves us into for the divine, for all that is to flow in with support that we are needing in this now moment. And on July the 27th is the in-person Avalon community transmission, quantum transmission. And I am so excited to meet you in person, and for those that feel called to be there at the Avalon community to meet these 8 incredible light-filled souls that have been called to gather and come together as a community to forge the way, pave the way for the new earth community, what this looks like. And this is in the Cowichan Valley on July the 27th at 11 a.m. is a meet and greet. You get to meet these 8 light-filled souls on the most incredible, magical 5D property, the new earth. You will feel it as you go down that driveway, going through this portal. It's like a birth canal, and then it opens up to the most beautiful light-filled energy. And after the meet and greet, I will take us all on a journey into a quantum transmission. And this is about embracing who we are meant to be. And after the quantum transmission, we flow into a farm-to-table organic lunch, share stories, bring in joy and laughter, and then we walk the property and dip our toes into the Cowichan River. I'm very, very excited, and to register for this event, the link will be below in the description box. And the Lionsgate. The Lionsgate this year is on 8/8/8, August the 8th of 2024. And the Lionsgate is a cosmic alignment in Leo season, where the stars Sirius, Orion's belt, and Earth align with the Leo constellation. The Lionsgate opens on July the 28th and closes on August the 12th. with the peak of this portal on August the 8th. And this year of 2024, it's actually 888, I've been called to create this event to be free. It's very important to those that feel called to come to this event. This is a live Zoom event, and for all those that register, you will receive the replay. And this Lion's Gate creates potent energy for manifestation, spiritual healing, and transformation. And in ancient Egypt, it was known as the Galactic New Year. Activations can occur in this transmission, and we highly recommend grounding your energy before and after the live and when listening to the replay. We also recommend having a glass of water afterward. And I leave this message with a video I took of one of our trees in our backyard. And the flowers are all blooming, the bees were out. And may the energy of this tree, of the bees, of the light, bring in joy, happiness, acceptance, love, and kindness into your heart, into your being. Blessings of love and light to all. Namaste.